Clergy and laity of the North Alabama Conference, greetings from all of us here at Embrace Alabama Kids, a ministry of your United Methodist Children's Home. We never cease to be thankful for all that you do to lift up vulnerable children in need through our local congregations. I want to take just a moment to touch base with you about how the funds you helped us raise for our children through our churches was used to glorify God in 2021. The support of our United Methodist churches has allowed our ministry to grow significantly over the last several years, but especially in 2021. Last year, our ministry saw an 83% increase in the number of individuals we served through our residential homes in Alabama and Florida, and a 40% increase in the number of days that we provided care in these homes. Throughout all of our ministries, we served 20% more vulnerable children and families in 2021 than 2020, and 37% more than the previous four-year average. We've doubled our capacity to care for teen mothers and their babies through our new home in Mobile. And on April 28th of this year, that home was dedicated to the glory of God to be a blessing for generations of children to come. We've drastically improved our reach to homeless mothers and their children through the acquisition of Mary Ellen's Hearth in Montgomery, and we continue to expand our services that keep vulnerable families together in the Florida Panhandle. Thanks to your support, we have new growth initiatives in our plans for 2022. As you will hear about from Rebecca Morris in a moment, we're in the process of expanding our residential higher education program in North Alabama and the Florida Panhandle. In cooperation with the University of North Alabama, we will be renovating and adding on to a university-owned property on the Florence campus this summer that will allow us to serve more young women with foster care backgrounds who are attending UNA. This project will allow us to increase our capacity to serve these young women by 50%. In addition, we're in the initial planning stages for a higher education home in the Pensacola area near the campuses of the University of West Florida and Pensacola State College. None of this growth would be possible without the overwhelming support we receive from our United Methodist churches. Government funding for care of our children continues to dwindle, but amidst a global pandemic, our churches have stepped up in support of vulnerable children and families like never before, giving more generously in the last 2 years to vulnerable children and families than we have ever experienced in the history of our agency. Please know that your support and generosity is foremost in our thoughts here at Embrace Alabama Kids. You've stood by us for many years through many changes, putting vulnerable children and families at the forefront of your kingdom building work. We thank God for you daily and are grateful to be your partners in making disciples of Jesus Christ for the transformation of the world.